locked on that cash in the trance. Hit the end zone and do my little dance.
It's Madden NFL 24. And up next, we'll see the dual threat, Christian McCaffrey. He was terrific a week ago. Well over 100 yards and several stops in the end zone. It's the 49ers and the Colts on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Richardson. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try to wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So here are the 49ers and their offense in great field position already. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Purdy now to throw. He's got Ayuk once again. And he's going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 23 carries, 135 yards. Big game.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Well, the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So here's Mooney back out there now to send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. This defense for the Niners, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Well, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Well, this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A throwing here, Purdy. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Up the gut, McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, number 1 versus number 1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Purdy. Incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of 30. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Purdy bootlegging it. On the move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Samson Abukum able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Shoves him away. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
And he gets it down to the 32. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Richardson off the play fake. Down and it's complete to Jelani Woods. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Richardson now on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's got his target, but it's complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On the option left, Richardson trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Richardson out of the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And his kick is good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. 23 yards, the final tally.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. On the option to give to Taylor here.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, 38 yards. And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field.
The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And a 42-yard line here, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Play action, now Purdy.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
And a pretty quick burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They'll toss this right side to Hubbard.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. That's Samuel, caught left side. They show up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Colts taking the field again. Running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it.
Touchdown, 49ers! Brandon Ayuk, a 15-yard touchdown grab, and the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
On first down, Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now Richardson. His throw incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and really added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a play, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Again, it's Richardson.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we've hit halftime. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. They go play action here. Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 66 yards. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. First and 10, it's Richardson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That's out quickly to Chenault. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Hooker now off play action. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Rasul Douglas there to get him down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He'll buy some time right. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. Able to push his way through. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Richardson looking to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Richardson. Connecting over the middle with Downs. Touchdown, Colts. Josh Downs. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Let's end this drive with 6-0.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Again, it's Taylor.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
2nd down, here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And they can't bring him down. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 28. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. that time at a Colts first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now here on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Richardson working from the gun. That complete to Downs. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Niners' 13-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On the option left, Richardson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone. And
San Francisco gets set to go here. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Richardson to the air on 1st down. The short throw pulled in by Woods. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Richardson to throw. They'll get this off to Taylor. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. On the option left, Richardson. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Richardson will keep it once again. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Colts have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards there and a Niner first. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again to about the 35, second down. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Purdy. And this is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Show some confidence. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it'll be 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll bring them back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Second down, another run with Taylor. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10, it's Richardson.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And some space here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 137 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor to the 36-yard line. Stop there. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 2nd and 11 now. On the option left, Richardson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Hooker. He's got his man, it's Pierce. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee. That was an excellent comeback.